Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Season 3. This is our little fuel and bitumen train. Yeah, let's call it foreshadowing. Thank you for joining me again. This is just another new train running on our nice rail network that we already have, and we should have several trains just being around where we are. Yeah, that one's cutting us off, but that's fine. It's actually a slower one. But you make those turns however you want to do, buddy. No problems at all. We'll probably have to work on those signals a little bit. But things are pretty okay. We're not going to record in the middle of winter this time. It's somewhere June or July, I think. And that should be fine. To our right is the tourist town that we have not yet really started because I had other things to do. One of them was finishing the new construction area that we are delivering fuel and bitumen to right now. And really, most of the rail is done, and there was one great comment. I should have just done concrete rail first and then do electric rail right after with the upgrade. That would have been a lot faster than what I was doing here. I was playing the game for quite a little bit, just getting this whole area where we're in right now done. And yeah, I think for the near future, I'm going to go back to concrete first and then, whoa, train, where you going? Concrete first and then upgrading it, but yeah, it's fine. Here we are. Everything that's going on. Not sure what to tell you, but we have all our materials here. The only thing we don't have right now is prefab panels. One of the problems is this number not really growing. I had several food shortages. How are you? Oh, yeah. That's our first one that's coming in with prefabs, and I'm actually not exporting prefabs at this moment, which is kind of weird. But there you go. So this can get started. Well, get started is relative because I want this city built, I want this city built, I want everything else built. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get built. So let's get to it. First, our main construction office in our main town has nothing to do right now. Let's change that, reassign these guys, and they should get going. Number 3 is the construction office on the other side of where our dry dock is. We don't want to assign that one. 4, currently there's only one construction office. I will probably adjust that. And 5 is the new construction office right over here. Let's see, is 4 this one? Yeah, this is 4. This is what we're going to do. 4 and 5 will just be the same ones. I think that well, 4 is the same one, and this one gonna go away because we don't need extra constructions. I would like this group to start building this side, but that's not gonna happen unless I give it a better road connection, which we should have because I also upgraded all the roads that we had to actual highway. So now, yeah, I just have to make a connection from here to there. Let's start with that. Okay, if you're wondering what this is going to be our access road to the airport that's going to go over here. I still have to figure out something for the rail. Probably... I should probably branch off right here. Otherwise, I will shoot myself in the foot, but... part of me just wants to sign this road construction so we can just get it started, because it's going to take a long time, and that's just gravel. gravel is really just there to get us started quickly. We still have to put asphalt on this once we're done with that. So while I think about that, let's start our first ship. Yeah, these roads can get started. Have you get there, assign number 4 to these guys, and they should be golden. Yeah, I had everything constructed while you weren't watching, so here we are. What's the first ship that we need? I'm pretty sure I know what it is. And what it is oil and fuel. And I found this one, a Type 587 LOS, with almost 3,000 tons of oil. That feels like a really good size for what we want to do. And all we need is some steel, some plastic, some fabric, and all of that is already here. Everything, yep, we threw it there. The only thing we don't have is a way to get passengers out here. And I screwed that up a little bit. This should have been like a triangular junction, but I didn't do that. So now we will need a train that goes from here around the cloverleaf all the way back to here. And we can technically use people from out here because we have people without a job in this area, which is, you know, that's fine. And I think you are going exactly where I want you to go. Now, let's use that train platform first, and then you can go to this one, and after the bus stop, I also want you to drop off there. So we use the same train to do all the deliveries here. Since now, as of this moment, we don't need all these workers at the rare construction office anymore. We want them at the dry dock. And why not bring workers directly from the university town? So that should make our life a lot easier. Yep. So we're getting this started. That ship is going to take 30,000 work days. Make sure that this is all working. You are relatively full. That is good. We have now... Come on, everyone enter. Everyone get right in there. Stop production in August. We're not that worried about that. This is cool. There's more paths now where people can go to. And we are producing. That's all we want to see. Perfect. Yeah, cool. How do I do rail out here? I do kind of like... Yeah, no, I think this is our best bet. We're going to run the rail parallel to here. I made this a really cheap, simple junction. I don't want to make this complicated. You can go in there. You can cross here. Is there... There's an opportunity for a trumpet junction here, but it's really... We would need another bridge. I don't like it. No, it can stay exactly how it is, but we're going to redo these 2 bridges. Please hold. This should do just fine. We do have a junction over here that should allow me to get to all the connections from either way, but I don't currently have a simple crossing on either side. I think I'm going to use this side as the crossing so I don't have to reset all the signals from over here, and that should be fine. So let's assign that, reset all the signals. Okay, I was just rudely interrupted by a crash, but I think I got almost everything returned to what it was already, so that is nice. I do still need to put this bridge back in, but then we should be back in business. I'm not... No, don't play me like that. The whole point of this is that I can fit the pillars and everything that I need right where I need it. So let's try that again. You go over here. Ah, yes, this only appeared hard, but in reality it was all just fine. So let's give this into contract, get all of that built. It's just concrete rail, like I talked about, and we're going to reset the signals here. Because we have a switch over here that all of our construction office, rail construction offices can actually get to. So let's use it. Yeah, we're just going to turn this one around. This is an active section of tracks, so we can't go too crazy. But this should really be fine. And then on this side, we will just keep one-way traffic. We will eventually build this piece of track. I don't think we're going to have to build it anytime in the near future, and everything else is already done. So this looks pretty good. I think we take this signal out, so we just have one junction here, and that should be fine. Let's get our fine rail construction trains. You, sir, we don't need you. Go home. Sometimes you just have to send them home manually, and that's fine. We will survive that. Have you come out here? I want this and this build. You can't. You don't have a connection to that. I will figure that out later. We could. Where's the next crossing? Yeah, the next crossing is pretty far away. It's this one. That's a lot of signals that I would have to replace. Maybe I'll do that later, but not right now. Anyways, that's our start. These guys should get... Oh yeah, the first piece of road is already done there. Excellent. So number 4, please do the bridges. There you go. Now you're doing the bridges. And number 1, keep doing this. We need the whole city done eventually, and I don't want to use helicopters for this because our ship is being constructed. And that means eventually we will have a ship to do the oil production, but we need actually to find oil. Now for right now in the game, you can find oil pretty easily by just looking here. And okay, now up here is the highest concentration of oil, but it's also the furthest away. Maybe that's not the best place to go. We have a lot of oil in this general area, so I think we should start here. I think this island has a lot of oil from what I saw. And then the tip of right here has a lot of oil as well. Let's double check that just to make sure that I'm not building in a bad spot. Oil bitumen, pump jack. There is... Oh, there's some spots of oil here. Nothing is amazing. There's another spot for 2 pump jacks on there probably. Huh. That may be 4 or 5 pump jacks that I can really fill up here. There's not that much, not as much as I expected. So yeah, it's kind of spread out all over the place. So maybe we do have to go all the way up north. That is a possibility. I don't like that. I think our helicopters can handle it, but our helicopters are stationed right here. They would have to go all the way across the map, which honestly, I don't even know if they can take workers that far out. So we may have to start here, but only having like a handful of pump jacks here is not ideal. But we have to start somewhere. Is there anything else on this island that we can use? Bauxite? No. Uranium ore? Okay. Oil? Yes. Iron? I would say there's no iron on this island. So yeah, let's use this for oil, and I think we're also going to use it for some animal and farming, potentially. But yeah, this is going to be our oil section. As usual, the first thing that I want is place a construction office that's not in the way and it's not going to interfere with anything that we want to do. So throw you in here. We don't have free construction out here, so make sure that we're aware of that, and then we send our helicopters out to construct this guy. And that should be a good start. Now we can look at our oil and our pump jacks. And place them in places where we can already have them. I want to start as far out as possible. And here's the thing, I do already know that I don't want to... 54%, that's really not great. 60... Okay. kind of pointing everything to the south, or to behind me from where I'm at right now. 53, don't love it. I think we're gonna overlap these guys just a little bit so we can get as much out as we can. That's important. Okay, I'm gonna place these. Okay, wonderful. I placed everything that had a source higher than 30%, just because we will need a lot of oil. And I think right here is the best place for a pumping harbor. So just have everything come in here. I do want a city on here. I don't want to have it too far away, but I think, yeah, all this oil, all these pump jacks will probably be a good place to have farm fields around. So I'm thinking maybe have a city out here with a fire station, and then, oh, there's a lot of flat land out here. That's great. Yeah, this is our start. We're going to get some oil in there, and that should help us, and we have to get the oil somewhere. I think our oil city is going to be right over here. It's already in range of the rest of the construction that we have, that we already planned, so why don't we get this one started? First, I would like to plan out the refinery and the actual harbor area. So let's start with that. And then I'm not sure we're going to get to the city today, but, well, we got to try. So, pumping harbor, sure. If you come out as straight as possible, that's easy enough. And then you will feed, actually, I don't mind having just a straight road running across here, and you connect to that. And, okay. Straight road over here, and have a T-junction coming from you. There you go. Not that complicated. I would like to have a road just running down by the water. I think that will be helpful later on. So we need this to pump into somewhere. We know that our ship is capable of carrying 3,000 tons of fuel, which is not a bad thing. I hope that this is over here because, yeah, no, it's fine. We're good. How are we doing on people? People, we are growing. That's what we want to see. Wonderful. So, yeah, pumping harbor right here. We know that our ship can handle 3,000 tons of oil. I don't think we're going to stay with just one oil production. We're going to stay with one refinery, but not just one oil production. So let's plan for that. Get some pipelines. Get pumping stations, 1 to 3. And even though there are 2 outs here, I don't think we need that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a battery of tanks for these pipes. I think 9 will be enough. Each tank can hold 1,500. Yeah, 1,500 tons of oil. So 9 of those will be more than plenty. 6 are probably enough, but that math doesn't work with the pumps that I have. So have you actually point this way? Where do I want the city? I want the city probably up here. So the refinery here. Yeah, no, this is fine. Have you point to the right just a little bit, and then connect 3 more of these. 1. Give myself some room. 2 and 3. So I don't forget later on, let's give these guys some connections. Cool. That looks nice. This one has to connect somewhere. Yeah, roads before pipes, because pipes are really easy to place later on. This swamp can't stay there, I'm sorry. Get you up. And then you are okay with going through there. We'll just have a normal service road going through here. I'm not sure if I'm going to change this from gravel, but we'll see. And then we need our pipes. Pipes. This one, EE to go up, and then cross the street, and then down. Easy enough. EE to go up. Connect to this one. Sure. And this is a nice refinery area. So 1, 2, and I think a oil refining area is known for having pipes run everywhere. So don't put this underground. I am super happy with that. Okay, so now the storages, and we want them, let's see, where's the exits? I guess they're all gonna point this way. So 1, 2, 3. And don't forget these storages do not have their own pumps. So they cannot pull in anything, but they can have overflow. So if you connect them directly, they will shove their leftover oil into the next tank, but they cannot pull it from the source. So maybe keep that in mind when you build this stuff. I think we can go... No, we're gonna stay here. Yes, there is a mod for this that does make it look... Well, that uses exactly 9 of these tanks, but why not stay vanilla? If we can. Make this just like a little wall of stuff. Connect them all up. I don't want any other connections here, so keep these pipes low to the ground. That's good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then obviously when we reconnect these, they have to be 4 more pumping stations so you can actually get these to where you want them. Easy enough. Get a road again. There you go. That looks fine. Have you connect somewhere here? Yep, that's good. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this service road yet. Maybe it's just an access, maybe it's something completely different. We don't necessarily need workers here, so we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Get this all in. Okay, easy enough. And all those stations, all these storages will just feed into the refinery. And the refinery is huge and expensive, but we need it. And how many people do we need? 500. That's not terrible. I am not hating this arrangement. Having it set out here should probably help. We obviously need an output. I would like to move it around quickly. I don't want to sit on the bitumen or the fuel. Either it goes straight to the harbor or we're going to pump it out and move it by train to wherever we need it. That's probably self-explanatory, but I figured I say it anyway. So we need all of these guys to feed into this side. I think that is pretty straightforward and shouldn't present any real issues. Yeah, that's fine. Because why not? Should I? No, that's not gonna help. I need this pipe to be directly into here. Yep. Actually have you stand out here. That pipe there, and then these pipes. Oh boy. Oh boy, this may get a little more complicated because I need the first one to be efficient at collecting these 3 pipes. And this should be good. And it has to be efficient because pipes have a max length. Here's the second one that can collect those 3. But we will have a pipe that runs essentially on the side here. And this one, yeah, this one's going to go here. And the last one, I'm actually going to connect them a little different than before. And yes, you can fit right in there. That's where I want you. But I need this road to be connected to something useful. You come up there. Can you... Just something useful. There you go. That's all I needed. This one, I'm sure, cannot be connected here. So that pipe has to go away too. No problem, though. That looks good. Roads assigned, and now I'll show you how to connect all of these. It's pretty straightforward. The first 3 are just gonna be 1, 2 for up. Go in there and go down here. You will do the same thing. So the first one is straightforward. Just really just in there and make it work. The next one will be just a little different. Press you here. Next one will be a little different because we will feed this one into the pump already. Ooh. I was thinking I'm going to feed both of these into this one. Yeah, let's do that. You, just a really short jump there. You will be 1, 2. Straight across like this and there. That's going to be pumped there. And then this one will connect to the storages that we already have. Have you out there. Cross that one, cross the road, and come in there. This one, 1, 2. And go down a little bit, and there you go. And this one, pretty much same thing. Don't make this too complicated, otherwise I won't know what's going on. Pretty simple. Get you there, get you here, get the pipe, get all of that. Sure, that works. And then this one's going to be weirder, because we're only going to connect one storage, and the rest is going to go straight out here. Go up one. There you go. And then the last two storages that we have here can connect straight into these connections. And that should take care of everything we needed. Get you in there. And then this one hopefully can just... There we go. Can connect there. And then this guy, where I don't have to worry about the pipe being too long, can just go straight into the refinery. So now this is all connected and gets our oil flowing. Wonderful. Now we need to take care of bitumen and fuel. So let's do something similar. We're going to have a lot less storage, but the storage here has to serve the harbor and the train station. It has to go here somewhere. So let's plan for that. This will be fuel. This will be bitumen. Easy enough. And that's just going to be a direct connection from the refinery. There's nothing fancy here. Can you? Yes, you can. Run you out there. Cool. So those are in. Let's get the road connections in. So that's our road. And that should be fine. Now, more piping. We need storage. And I would like 2 large storage tanks for ships that will go through here. So, not move this one too far away. Put one here and one here. Should be fine. Get the pipes. And I'm going to connect the pipes here quicker than I normally do, just because I want to see what I'm doing. Otherwise, I will just forget it, and then we have a real problem. Get these connected, because roads are hard. Then more piping, and I will again need a combination that can... Ooh. This one is a little... Not sure if I love it, but it's going to be fine, because it uses... I will have to pump in fuel and bitumen at the same time. Now, is that right or wrong? I think that is actually something that happens, but maybe not. So actually, I see that I have an extra pump right here, so I might as well use that. Let's do it like this. Sure, just in case I, whatever, need this. 1, 2, up, across, over, in. You, just direct connection. Cool. Then you can be our fuel. 1, 2. Out here. Sure, you can connect there, and then you come over here. And then this one can be our bitumen input. That may be a good thing. Let's try that. I need 2 more storages for bitumen. So in this case... Okay, That's all the storage. That's the refinery. Nothing too complicated, just making sure that I have road connections to everything besides the refinery right now. And that's what we're going to do next. I'm not 100% sure where exactly I will have the highway running, because the highway is relatively close to where we are, but I think this whole industrial area should just be a little side piece to that highway, because it's right there. So continuing the highway through here, and maybe even using this as the off-ramp to get to this industrial area may make sense. But I'm still not done yet. There is something very, very, very important missing, and I think I see an opportunity, which is our fuel and bitumen. Fuel is here, bitumen is here. The pumps still have one exit, and I think I want to use that exit to fuel our the train station that's going to be here. I could also connect these to the refinery, but I rather have the refinery push it out to one place and then fill the tanks together more than alone. So let's see. I'll put you there, you here. Don't make me trouble. Thank you. And we connect you and you. Very good. Back to pipes. This one is fuel. 1, 1, 2. Up. Over here. Too sharp of a turn? Who are you How are you? What are you? No. That is not the truth. Right there and in there. Cool. It's not that hard. 1, 2. And in here. Alright, so this is fuel, this is bitumen. Bitumen is all on this corner. That looks good. Fuel is all connected over there. So far, so good. We just need a way to get this on a train. And what is easier than this? Now, is there ever going to be any reason why we have to store or why we have to get to oil? I think the answer is yes. We do want to be able to take oil off of this area, but that's not going to happen over there. I'm going to have to rethink that, because some industries require small amounts of oil to do anything. So we have to keep those in mind. But this one can go right here. I like that because we should be able to run bridges over this whole area pretty easily. And I think I saw a valley to the north of here that should allow us to run the trains down here also relatively easily. I don't think this has to be a dedicated off-ramp that can just come down here in a normal triangle junction. So that should all work just fine. And now we just here, we don't need an engine. We can just connect them directly, just because the pumping station here, the train filling station, can take care of that for us. So 1, 2. Now bitumen fuel can go in here, 1,500 tons each. That is more than a train full, so I'm happy with that. Get those assigned. Get the road. You know what I said earlier with this junction that we already have up here, using that as the connection to this area? Let's do that. We have construction offices here that currently have nothing to do. So let's change that. Make a nice 9-degree junction. That is okay. Get you connected in here, and we can get started on building all of this already. I'm assuming by now the construction office that we built on the island is already done. So keep that in mind. Now, to this guy. The rail will come in from here. I think that's pretty clear. Too steep, too steep, too steep. I don't believe you. This does not look like a place that would be too steep. Let's start with two-way traffic. I don't think we're going to use this exit a lot, but I want to have it just in case. Why did that not work? Okay, that's better. And then these guys can run right down here, and we're going to have a crossing pretty close to this. So we can have a really long fuel train if we really, really want to, for whatever reason ever. That should be good. Let's get that assigned. I think the construction office over in the harbor area should be able to get to that. How's our ship doing? A third done, so it's going to be a long time. Population, 13,000. We haven't been that high in a very, very long time. And this really looks pretty good. Pumping Harbor. Pumping Harbor is happening. The tourist town is happening. A lot of things are happening. Everything is happening. We had a crash today, so that was nice. I hope I was able to make this episode a little more compact, because that's what I was trying to do, but I'm not sure I succeeded. There were a lot of distractions again. Just as usual, but we'll see how that goes. Where is... out here. Yes. So we have these guys. I don't have any way to get vehicles out here, and I don't have any way to get fuel out here at the moment. So that'll be interesting. How far... yeah, no. Anything that's over there is going to be too far away. We need this pumping harbor, and we need place to get fuel out here, and we need a couple other things built before it can even get out there, which honestly is a nice little challenge. I kind of like that. Let's see, can we just get really, really lucky and get a pumping harbor right here? Let's see. Just real quick. Don't make it complicated. Do we have a straight edge anywhere? Yes. No. We got to figure that out next time. I will try a couple things to see if I can get vehicles out here without just auto-buying them. Honestly, I think the answer is no. And with that, we should be able to build this harbor with the helicopters. And you know what? No. Let's just start that now. No reason to keep you on suspense there. Just buy 2 of these. Stay cheap. Not go too crazy. Get our ships. Pumping harbor right here, I felt was a pretty good spot. So... lower all this until we have some straight water line. And there we are. Got a pumping harbor. We still need a way to get fuel out here. So let's see. We need 1 fuel storage. And we will need this regardless, and that can be, I think, directly connected to this harbor. It shouldn't cause any issues. Let's do it on this side so it doesn't block anything. That looks good. Let's get a pipe. Getting both of these assigned should get us a good start for getting fuel out here. And just almost on cue, there's winter, which tells me the episode is over. And we're going to do more stuff next time. Number 8 is our helicopters, and they can start building this. We're not going to build any pump jacks or anything like that in the beginning, because this is just for fuel to get our construction office going and get all this construction on the way. I don't have a real way to get fuel out there besides buying a ship. So, yeah, I hope the ship completes soon. This road should complete soon. Let's see how things are going over here on the bridges. It looks like something is happening, but not enough yet. What is going on in our tourist worker town? It looks like a lot. That's cool. They're doing progress, they're making progress, and that is fine. Stop production here is a little bit scary. It is our main one from the very beginning, but I think 1 worker? We have students. That's not good. 17 workers. Okay, so we should have some workers showing up there pretty soon before people get too cold, and that is nice. Again, 13,000 is a good number. Look, no, this one should have been built by now. Yeah, get you on there. And this is all looking really, really good. Hope you liked this episode. That's it for now. I want to try to be a little more compact, so let's see how that went. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye.